So beforehand, we were talking a little bit about how you guys you're not bought into banking in terms of the new technology that's out there. You still prefer writing checks, you prefer cash, you don't think online banking is that safe, using the internet for your banking. So I can understand those things, but you will actually find that most new technology in banking actually makes things much easier, makes things safer, and actually makes things more efficient. So I'm going to explain and go through those different concerns that you have, try to alleviate some of those concerns that you have, and hopefully by the end of today, you'll feel comfortable, using some of these new technologies. So some of them aren't necessarily new, but again, you're afraid to use them, like a check card, as opposed to cash, such as online banking, as I mentioned before, and even paying your bills online. A lot of people aren't comfortable with that. I think a few of you mentioned that beforehand. So first of all, we'll cover check cards. I think Joe, you over there, you mentioned that you prefer using cash and keeping that in your wallet. The thing about cash is, say you lose your wallet or you get mugged or something, you lose that cash, that cash is gone forever. So there's no dispute that you can file. Likely you're not going to go find the person and get it from them. Even if you get the police involved, that money's gone. You're not probably going to get that back. So with a check card, if that's stolen or lost or whatever it is, we just give you another check card. It's a piece of plastic that connects to your account. We just give you another card. Let's say another example where there's fraudulent activity on your account. With a check card, you're 100% backed up on that. So, if you have someone that stole your card and used it in a fraudulent way, you just let us know at the bank or whatever bank you bank with, and we reimburse you those funds. So you're 100% protected against fraud. Not only that, but just from an efficiency standpoint, it makes tracking your spending a little bit easier. You can spend cash and keep receipts, but you're liable to lose those or misplace them. Debit card processing is all uploaded to your online banking account that you can review later on, so it just makes things more efficient. Secondly, let's talk a little bit about online and mobile banking. Generally speaking, in most banks it's free, and neither of those cost money. You can check it on your computer at home, you can check it on your phone. It's probably the most convenient way to do your banking. Again, keeping a sheet of paper log at home to keep track of all your banking probably isn't convenient, but if you have it just on any computer terminal that you go to or any phone that you have, you can quickly jump on there and check all the banking that you need for your accounts. Statements are online. You want to talk about fraud prevention again. Statements that go out in the mail, if that happens to get put in the wrong mailbox or your mail gets stolen, that basically is a haven for people who want to commit fraud. It has your account number, your routing number, your name, your address. Essentially everything someone would need to commit fraud against you would be in that statement. So if you choose the online option and just go on the computer and get your statements digitally, there's a lot less risk involved with that. So I generally recommend it for that reason alone. Not only that, but with online, you have different options as far as making transfers between your accounts. And then two, with technology now, you can even chat with a bank representative and email with bank representatives, which can save you gas money. So there's different areas that can help you in different ways. Bill payment is one option that a lot of people don't feel comfortable with yet. But think about it again from a check perspective and saving money perspective. First of all, from the check perspective, if you send a check out in the mail to pay a bill, say to JEA or Comcast, again, you risk that mail being lost. You risk, say, somebody at JEA trying to commit fraud, accumulating account numbers and routing numbers off checks. Because again, a check, just like a statement, has all your information on it. Name, address, your signature, which can easily be copied, account number, routing number, everything you need, again, to commit fraud. So online bill pay alleviates that because of the fact that the check comes from the bank. It's facilitated through your account, but it's coming off of the bank's funds, facilitating through your account. So when they get the check, it has your name on it, but it doesn't have any of your account information on it. So JEA can make the connection to see that it's you paying the bill, but if the check ends up in the wrong hands or whatever happens with it, there's not a whole lot that you can get from that. Not only that, but with electronic bill payments, most of the time with bigger companies, they go through electronically, and you don't even have to worry about a check even getting out there. So it just makes things easier. Again, it's more convenient more than anything, because again, you're not having to send out mail, you're not having to spend money on stamps and drive to the post office or whatever it is. So Yeah, it's just convenient. You're saving money, you're saving time. It just makes sense. So I think it's a good option to check out. So nowadays, with all these new technologies in banking, a lot of people are still concerned about making the switch to things like a check card and to online banking and to bill payment. But I think for the reasons I've told you about today, there's valid reasons that you should consider it at least and just give it a shot. It doesn't hurt anything to try it. Again, it's easier, it's more safe, and ultimately it's going to be a lot more convenient for you. Thank you.